guys, it's Ashley from Upside Goods Company, and I am really excited to bring you this video, as I am with most videos, but more so this one because it allows you to go shopping, which is really exciting. And if you've seen any of the TikTok videos or themes that us small business owners have, is while we're always on a budget, we do like to really stockpile some things. But today's video is going to be specific to items that I use each and every market that I go to or pop-up event. So I've tried to take all of the guessing out of it for you. These products are used firsthand by me, and I'm going to be sharing them with you today. If you're new here, guys, I'm Ashley, and I own Upside Goods Company, which is a candle business based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We launched in December 2020, and this channel has really been about molding my first go at a product-based business and really bringing it together with my background, which is marketing for small businesses. I do a lot of freelance contract work and also my yoga business. So basically, I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm taking you guys along with me, and I guess I'm a YouTuber now. I don't know. If y'all keep watching, I'm really going to add it to my tagline. I don't know why I just said that. That was so cheesy. Anyway, let's get going with it today, guys, and let's hop right into it. So, as you know on my channel, I've really been documenting a lot about things to do at pop-up markets and events to really maximize your sales. Anywhere from how to set up your display, a direction to showcase all of your products, to adding dimension, to what things you can do to maximize your sales while you're there, even if somebody doesn't buy. I have all of those videos in my channel. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you want to, you can join the Candle Collective. The information is in the description below. I'll get to a little bit more of that later. But my point is that I really have been focusing a lot on markets, what to bring to them, how they've worked for me, what I've started to navigate in regards to when I'm seeking out what markets to go to. And if there's a topic about markets that I haven't covered and you'd really like to see it, leave it in the comments below. But today we're going shopping, like I said. So all the things that I use outside of like really specific things, which I'll go through in this list, most of them I buy on Amazon. I really want to get away from doing that, but sometimes it's just easy, and usually I don't know I need something until absolutely last minute. So if it's not on Amazon or not available at Target, then I'm SOL. But the items that I'm sharing here today are all easily to click, shop around, find what you need. Maybe you have something at a local store that you can pick up that's similar to the description of what I'm sharing you in the links below. First and foremost, terrible drum roll, you need a tent. Why do you need a tent? You need a tent because candles melt. And most markets are in really good weather, and really good weather usually comes with sunshine. And so you need that tent, and you need a tent with side panels, which is really, really important. I know the hot topic on the Facebook groups is always, what do you do when it's really hot outside? You protect your candles. Now, thankfully, I haven't gone to the, lengths, maybe? I haven't gone to the lengths of buying a cooler and literally like icing my candles down, which I've seen a lot of people say, which is surprising because I live in the desert. So it is pretty hot here in the summertime. And I haven't had to do that. I just keep them in cardboard boxes that literally they're shipped to me in, and I keep them under the tablecloth so they get nice shade and they're fine. But I also don't go to markets that are like middle of the day or like 3 p.m., which is really, really hot. I have had candles towards the end of a market start to get a little sweaty, a little misty, just like their girl, because those markets are hard work. So with those, I just either kind of swap them out for one that's been in storage, or I make sure that the panels are shading them, or I just pack them up and say, well, might be time to be moving on. So other than that, you just kind of have to play it safe and play it smart. If you need to bring maybe a portable fan, that would be a really good idea. I have a really great one that we use in our camper van that honestly just like saves me on hot nights. So I will link that below as well. You got to get a tent. You got to get it with side panels. The one that I got from Amazon, I absolutely love. It's very good quality. We also have a lot of windstorms in the desert, and this baby has like held up. She's a beast, and I really like her. The next thing that you absolutely, absolutely, hands down, need to take with you to markets is some sort of mode of transportation. No, that doesn't mean a car. I'm sure you could buy that on Amazon nowadays, and Jeff Bezos would love us for that. But you need a cart, a C-A-R-T, a cart. You need to get some sort of transportation, whether it's those gorilla wagons that I will tag below or a dolly. Something that's collapsible is even better, but sometimes you really have to weigh those because if they're collapsible, they might actually collapse when you're using and carrying heavy weight. I sell 12-ounce candles. I should know my products. I sell 5-ounce candles and I sell 2-ounce candles. And by the time I've loaded up for a market, I usually have about 12 to 20 boxes on any given day, depending on how much this market is like hyped up. And I need to have a really sturdy cart. I personally use the Gorilla Cart linked down below. It has sides that you can put up, and so you can really keep them snug as a bug in there. However, I have an SUV, so it does fit in there, but it takes so much muscle and so much room whenever it's in there because it doesn't collapse very well. So I've included some collapsible ones that I've kept my eye on them, but like I said, I use the Gorilla Cart a bit more just because it's a bit safer. But if you're not carting a lot or you're just willing to make more trips, which your girl is not, I am a culprit with the grocery store bringing in the bags. I have to bring all of them at once for some reason. Same thing with my candles. I really like to load them up, take them in. All right, you obviously need to bring whatever parameters the market sets up for you. They usually have things that say like, hey, you need a 10 by 10 tent. You need, no more than a 6-foot, 8-foot table, 2 chairs, all those things. I have found that most markets are anywhere between 6-foot to 8-foot tables. I have a 6-foot table that I take when I have help setting up with me because it doesn't collapse, but that girl is sturdy. I have 2 4-foot tables that are collapsible, not as sturdy, but I'm able to disperse the weight a bit more with that 8-foot fluctuation. Those are really nice because if it's just your girl that's hauling all of this shit back and forth, those are the ones that I prefer to take. I've also included some table risers, which shout out to Simply Curated, the owner Sarah. She told me about those. So it actually elevates the tables a little bit higher, which is nice because they come a little bit higher between like hip to like chest height, which is really nice because then we're actually able to like elevate the experience up to the customers, and it just makes it a little bit better shopping experience so we're not like all hunkered down having bad posture over our products. Something that I wanted to just share with you guys. A fitted table sheet is really nice, or you can get a nice tablecloth and you can actually get these clamps that I will also link below, and you can clamp them in the back so that the sheet is a bit tighter. Not sheet, tablecloth. Let's get it right. So that the tablecloth is a bit tighter if you get one of the loose ones as opposed to the fitted. Again, all of this is linked below. I have literally tried every single one of these things that I am sharing with you guys. And sometimes I switch it up because I don't know what kind of mood I'm in, or I just maybe haven't washed the tablecloth from the last market, which has happened. Okay, another thing that I highly encourage you guys to do is really jazz up your table. Yes, I said jazz up your table with things like table runners or table like trays. I really have a black and white brand, so I wanted to keep on brand with that because the shelves that I'm going to talk about in a minute are wood. So I wanted to bring some different colors that matched my ambiance of my products. So I got these, like, they're kind of like jewelry trays, something like that. And what I do is I put a tray at the corner of my table and I put like a wick trimmer in it, maybe a new scent that I'm featuring, and a room spray, just so it's kind of like its own delegated product display as opposed to the ones that I have of like the natural lineup of all my products. So that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. The table runner is really nice, and I will tell you why it's really nice outside of just decoration is because a lot of these events, people are coming and they have drinks. And these drinks are sweating because we're worried about our candles sweating, the drinks are sweating, and because we're in warm weather. So people will set the drinks down And it's usually on the table runner, which is nice because that's an easy thing that I can just clean or spot clean if there happens to leave any residue. Most of them aren't bad because it's just like pure condensation, but some people, spills, things like that happen. I don't know, people are kind of grimy sometimes. So table runner, table trays, all of the things. I also like to get fake flowers, fake plants to add to the ambiance. I also do that for another reason because I really focus on upcycling my vessels once the candles are done. And so I can say, hey, pot a plant. Another thing that I have for all of my events are shelves. So I really wanted to create dimension and like allow the users of the customer's eye to really follow where I want it to go whenever they walk up to my booth. So I got these shelves from Shelf Help 101. Nicole is my girl, and you guys have a special discount code if you go there. They're collapsible, they're easy to box up, tear down, set up, all the things. You just go and shop there. You can save 10% with code UpsideGoods10. And I can't even tell you guys, like I get really flattered when people come up and they say, girl, your display looks really nice. And I'm like, girl, thank you. So some other things that I wanted to let you guys know about that I take to each and every market are those acrylic kind of sleeves that you can get for signage. So if I have a special that's going on, print out a flyer for it, slide it in, and then set it up on my table. Any things that maybe you want people to know that are easy and digestible information, just make them really nice and displayed. You could even bring like a picture frame, put the content and messaging in that, and then set it up on your table, which is a nice alternative too. Another thing, and you guys know my marketing brain and my marketing heart really pushes for this in other videos. You want to make sure that everybody who comes to your booth, whether they purchase or not, leaves with some sort of something. So whether that's your little marketing collateral, like hey, here's how to find me on Instagram, social media. But for me, what I really am pushing is taking a clipboard, taking a sign-up sheet. I want to get their name and their email so that when I come home from the market, I can set them up in my MailChimp account, and then they can already be on my welcome onboarding series of emails, just to kind of have that sight on scene, timely reminder, hey, I met this girl at the market. She just sent me this email. Maybe I should go shop right now. Maybe. And the last thing that I wanted to tell you guys about that I definitely recommend that you bring are good pens. Mostly because I brought a shitty pen before and the thing stopped working and then I couldn't get any emails. So my little marketing heart was really sad. So find some good pens and bring a few of them. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm sure there's many other things that I could add to this list, but I feel like a lot of it then really has to come down to your decor, your aesthetic, and what vibe you're trying to bring to your table. But hopefully that's a foolproof list for you guys. I feel like I've rambled on for long enough. You know where to find me. The Candle Collective information is below. Join our Facebook group, join our email list. You'll get alerts of any time that I release a YouTube video. As always, leave any suggestions that you have in the comments below. I love connecting with you guys and try and get back to you as soon as I can. And lastly, we have 30 for 30 available. 30 minutes, $30. You schedule some time with your girl and we just rapid fire go through all the things that are on your mind, keeping you and preventing you from sleep. And we just tackle them to like reduce overwhelm. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. As always, please subscribe, continue along this journey with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.